So, if you know my channel decently well, which I kind of doubt you do, you might know I have a playlist labeled podcast. But all I have there is just a random video of me playing Minecraft. Well, back then when I created that, I had no idea what a podcast was.
Retard.
I'm not retarded. Yeah. So, but now I have a conscious idea of what a podcast is, and I'm not that stupid anymore.
Good job, buddy. Good
job. So not only am I doing a podcast, I'm doing it with my friends.
I'm not your friend. I am legally allowed to be your sister.
And I'm just here because I'm her friend. But I'm not your friend. That will never happen. Yeah, we're sorry, buddy.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's
throw Legos at you.
Welcome to the Random Podcast, where I talk about stuff that is literally random and has no correlation with each other.
Yeah.
So, you drew a Lego at me, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so let's start off with something. I met a developer of Lego Island! Yes, you know the famous one. You know, the one where you have to put the CD in your computer and you're the dude with the food.
No.
I never played Lego Island.
Podcast is gonna make people fall asleep.
Yeah, well, we could always make this a sleep podcast, Bella.
No. People don't want to hear about your ideas of Lego Island. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is not Total Drama Island. So, possibly not.
Lego Island.
It is not Lego Island. We are not making Lego Island. The producer of whatever Lego, like the people that make Lego, are not going to listen to that.
Exactly.
Alright, so, his name, alright, let me just, try to make this quick. So, the guy, so we had this temporary summer camp where we, made board games, and, and a guy that made video games was gonna come over the last day. The guy apparently developed after he gave us the ranking of all our games. We asked him, "What kind of games have you developed?" And he said, "I made some old Lego games you probably never heard of." And I guess Lego Island, and he said, "Yes, I did." So after he was gonna leave, I said, "I'll find your name in the credits of Lego Island." And then I didn't find his name in the credits of Lego Island, but I think that's because there's a section that listed a bunch of school that gave ideas, and that's what he said he did. So maybe he was just a guy who gave ideas at one of those colleges because he did look pretty young. Anyways, that's the end of the section.
Well, that's nice, honey.
Good job. You stopped talking about Lego Island. Everyone, a round of applause.
He yaps a little bit too much, so if you get tired, I'm not shocked.
Yeah, this podcast is somewhat intended to make y'all sleep.
Somewhat. Alright, anyways, do you want to talk about anything?
I would just say, burning a CD and trying to put it in a DVD player is not for the weak. We tried doing that, it worked. We accidentally pressed a button, we can't do it anymore. So we burned the CD for basically nothing, which is so fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you could listen to it on the Xbox 360.
We could, but CD thingies are cuter. If you're girls, you understand what we're saying.
Yeah.
Target still sells CDs, but
also, who's Tate McRae fans in the chat?
Probably no one, because his watchers are just weirdos, not gonna lie.
No, I don't think I didn't have anybody who likes kids in my chat. Plus, I'm not the type of...
I didn't say who likes kids.
We didn't say who likes kids.
I said who likes Tate McRae in the chat.
And I said weirdos like you. Not I like children. No, that's not.
Don't be creepy.
Why must you make me suffer?
Because I'm your sister.
Alright, so, does anybody want to talk about World War III?
No! Not really. No. We both know Trump is gonna... Well, I know that Trump's gonna... Boom! We're all gonna die. Because
Yeah.
we do not have a good military.
I mean, maybe we might, because like a lot of people are now, because a lot of people over the last World War it was played Call of Duty, and I don't know, that might
But that doesn't mean that we have a good defense.
Yeah, Call of Duty is a video game. When you actually go and do it, it's much scarier.
Oh yeah, Vietnam War PTSD.
Nice.
I don't even remember when that was.
All right. Anyway, so,
Yes, we love him.
no.
Fun. Just like going out in the rain.
Oh yeah, the rain is amazing.
But parents, mom, they act like it's a demon.
Especially Hispanic moms, bro. Like once you get sick, like once you cough, it's over. You're never going back in that rain again. Never.
But anyways, what is Benson Boone? What is a Benson Boone? The moon bean. What is that?
Real. Like crumble.
What are you guys talking about?
You've never heard mystical magical?
Okay, hold up.
That looks some kind of Disney
Hold up. I'm pulling it up right now, bro.
He may be educated in tech, but he's not educated in music.
I'm gonna be the next Steve Jobs.
You know that the mic's right here, right?
I know, but like talking to you, like the filter thing is probably gonna work. Anyway, so
I just want to listen to Mystical Magic.
yeah, like the only band I know I like is like Surf Curse, and that's about it.
Well, I mean, that's not that bad of music.
Yeah, it's not that bad of a band actually.
You know, if you go on YouTube, you can find it, right?
Okay.
You goofy, No, we're not gonna do that. Not knowing what a Moonbeam ice cream is insane. How like less chronically active are you? Because she doesn't even do anything.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. Like you do.
It's
Okay,
weird.
so
Wait, no, we don't want to get copyrighted.
And you kiss me like you.
I forgot about that.
Wow, that is like
There's
one
a
of-
thing called like kind of putting static over it. You're not gonna get copyrighted.
Okay, Samuel, why don't you go listen to this in the corner while me and Alexa just talk?
Sure. Don't talk about anything inappropriate.
Moonbeam ice cream.
Dancing in your bougie.
Oh, dang. All right. So, anyways, do we listen to the whole thing?
Yes.
And until it goes,
After like you hear Moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, because it feels so mystical, magical, and
then you can come back in.
Sure.
Okay, guys. What are we going to talk about?
I don't know. We need to make our own without Samuel.
That's true.
No, I'm saying don't talk about anything inappropriate. I know, buddy. I know. We're children. I won't.
Exactly.
I know, buddy.
Like chill out.
Like, it's not like I'm gonna do anything.
You have to put that.
Why?
I don't know. Everybody does it.
Having a podcast is kind of weird. Because what do you mean you're just talking to people?
Samuel!
Magical! Anyways.
I bet you he skipped to that part.
No, I didn't.
So you see what a Benson Boone is? A Benson Boone is somebody that does a goofy man who thinks mystical magical and also does backflips on stage every 2 seconds.
That was the most generic boy band I ever saw.
It's not a band. It's just one singer.
It's only Benson Boone. And
That was the most generic boy band. Like singular boy, plural.
Crazy.
Yeah, So, anyways, do you want to talk about anything?
No. I guess that's like the end of this one.
I mean, sure. I mean,